Let's build a better world, this time with a 3D printed car by the company. I'm not going to try to attempt to say that company's name because I'll butcher it, Sanya Sahai or something. But it cost about $1,800. Really, this is a proof of concept because I realize people will look at that car and say, well, that's not the greatest looking car. However, $1,800, you printed a car like this, that's pretty outstanding. And for $1,800, especially as it's optimized, this would offer all kinds of potential. There was the Winsun engineering company that printed houses. So clearly there's a lot of things we can print with 3D printers, and like I said, democratize production big time across the board. There is one thing that I will say: we may not see this come out of China in the long run, only because China produced a car, what was it, 7 years ago, that got 268 miles a gallon. That never hit the road, that I'm aware of at least. So this may be one of those things that they just experiment with, but you never see on the road, or you never see the results of. I agree that from a perspective of how it appears, there are definitely ways in which that color is pretty interesting for sure. But there are ways in which this could be improved and built upon, I have no doubt. But after having said that, I should point out there's an American company that's trying this right now. We might see it in America long before we see it in China, only because of the fact that we've seen a lot of technology in China, but it never, for whatever reason, goes public. At least that I'm aware of, that 268 mile a gallon car hasn't hit the road. Because I think there'd be a lot of consumers that would be interested in buying a car that got that much miles a gallon, for sure. So anyway, this is just another exciting thing that we can do with 3D printing, is even not just houses, not just parts for cars, but you can actually even 3D print an entire car. And as you can see, I think this gets about, 24? It goes up to 24 miles per hour. I could be wrong, or 40 kilometers per hour. So, I mean, not super fast, but on the flip side, this is just the beginning of what we'll be able to do in the long run with 3D printing.